Auto here. This is for everyone placing the large stone gate. Not the wooden one, but the stone one. Something you need to know. First off, it sits best on an odd number of foundation tiles. You're going to want 13 or 15, depending on what you're looking for your right and left clearances and stuff. If you look at mine right here, you can count them from left to right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, and there's the problem. Okay, I'm going to let this one fly because in order to take it apart, I have to literally tear apart a zillion pillars. I don't know, maybe I will tear it apart and do it upright, but it was such a huge mistake. I didn't know that the gate wants an odd number of tiles, okay, not an even. And so what happens is, right now with 14, if I try to snap it to the left and the right, ignore everything behind the gate and the walls going into the gate. That's all arbitrary. That can be put in any number of ways. What's important is the two walls, like this one here, right there in the right, intersecting, and this one here on the left intersecting right there. The ones that are actually touching the gate, because those are the ones that the gate wants to snap to. Okay, now if I try to snap this, it wants to go off center. It wants to either shoot over to the left or shoot over to the right. And that's because I have an odd number of tiles. I'm sorry, because I have an even number of tiles. If I would have had an odd number of tiles, that would not have been a problem. Okay, it would have snapped right in and it would have been clear. However, you can also see here, I'm 14 tiles wide. Okay, from left to right. And you can see there's approximately a tile in between the left and the right. Okay, for the clearance between the gate and the pillars I put up. Okay, so, and I'm just speculating here. That may mean, and I may actually put up a demo one just to find out if this is absolutely true. This is pretty much for builders. You might be able to put two pillars like I built here, 12 tiles apart, and have this gate fit dead in between them, and take up the entire space. No building extra stuff to the left and the right. The gate will fit right down in between the two. I actually brought my gate out a little bit to give it a little bit of style, something that wasn't so boring like a flat wall. So yeah, that's what we got going here. And now I'm trying to I'm eyeing the clearance from the front because this one is screwed up. My options here are go back up on the top of this structure, tear down the floor up there on the left side, just above those trees, and then tear down every single block on the entire pillar on this front side. I can't move the back side, or I'm not going to, because in the back I have an entire staircase that's already been built and it's going all the way up the side. And again, I didn't know that the large gate was going to be placed this way. So in truth, I didn't even know I was going to put a large gate in this. But since getting into this and realizing that, man, this is a big structure, the large gate goes in here, no problem. Hey, let's use it. It's probably going to be a great place for a rhino and an elephant and stuff on the ground floor. And so that's what I'm going to use it for. But now I have to eye it. I'm freeform moving it. And I'm eyeing the left, and you see my clearance there from the front. I can slide this thing forward and back all I want, but I actually want it forward some. Again, it's just a styling thing. And then I have to place the gate in the center myself. And that's what I'm eyeing, are these gaps on the right and the left to try to get it. I think it's pretty close. I think another way I could do it is probably look at the bottom tiles. On the left, that one there looks like it's very, very close to that second seam from the edge, from the left. And this one over here is, this one's a little over the seam. This one is more on the seam. Well, I don't know. I guess they're both. That one's almost lined up with the lines on the seam. And this one here, it's very, very close. I mean, if it might be off like a smidge. There, let's look at that again. I'll just eye it from the front. Maybe what I can do is take that block that's right down in front of it, the foundation block, and try to center it on it. Again, this isn't. You wouldn't have to do this if you did 13 tiles or 15 tiles. You could build your wall left to right, and I mean, to really fit this thing in, I think snug like a glove, 13 tiles with a wall left to right, and it would snap onto the walls, and bam, you'd be set. I don't know, I'll keep eyeing this up. Anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys, for the builders that are building with precision, y'all know how much time we can spend putting these things together, and so it is really nice to know that the large gate takes 13, or if you prefer a little bit more space, 15 tiles. And 12 might fit you dead between two sets of pillars. Yeah, I'll have to try it out more. If I do, I'll post another one. In the meantime, this will help those trying to place the large gate. All right, y'all, like, subscribe. See you in the next.